Well, howdy there, miniature painting fans. Today I'm going to be painting another Abominations from Zombicide Undead or Alive, and this is Pussbag. He is a Kickstarter exclusive stretch goal. And what we did is we primed him in black and did a zenithal highlight of air paint pestilent flesh. And we're going to be using actually speed paints and some of the newer speed paints on top of this cool zenithal highlight. And Crusader skin is our first one, which is not a new one, of course, but it is an old one. But I figured that this would have a flesh look to it, like human flesh look, mixed with that green undertone that would give it that pussy looking, bloated, ugly abomination of a zombie look. And it does just that. So you don't always have to rely on a white primer or a white zenithal highlight or slap chopping. Sometimes testing other stuff can be fun too. So like I said, I used a black air primer and then did a zenithal highlight from above with the pestilent flesh, and it just looks really cool. Now I think I actually went a little bit more on the pestilent flesh, a little bit on other areas too, like I did like a 45-degree angle, so there is some of the darker areas but not much. I just went lighter on the bottom parts kind of thing, just to leave some of the dark areas in there and give it that shading it needed. But all in all, again, the speed paints I find do a great job on this kind of zenithal highlight as well. So, you know, if you're out there testing some weird looking creatures and you want to get some weird looking skin going, try this out. Next is our charming chartreuse, or charming chartreuse, and this is gonna be for all those pus bags that he has. All these, well, I mean, he's called Pussbag, but all these like pus balls that are popping out of him here and there. Yeah, I'm getting the pics too. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna go over that later on. This has a really nice grimy-ish yellow, green slime look to it. I was very impressed because I was actually gonna be using disgusting slime, but I was like, you know what, this looks nice and it's not too shiny, so it's perfect. Aged hide, one of the new speed paints again. We're putting this on his pants that he pretty much is losing right now. You can see his butt crack there. He's got the plumber's butt crack. And the aged hide is not bad on the back area where it was a little bit more green, but on the rest in the front here it was a little hard to see it. Our next new speed paint is Moon Lake Coral, or Coral, I'm not sure. Might be Coral. For his shirt, like undershirt kind of thing. It was very hard to determine what was his coat and what was his shirt. You really have to look at the artwork too to see what was what. I just went with my gut feeling here. I was like, okay, well, this part must be where the coat rips in the back, and then the shirt is ripping off his back. Get some areas under his arms here and stuff like that. You know, you don't have to be perfect with it. Just go with what your gut feels like as well on that, and you'll get this miniature painted properly as well. Alright, so we're going to be moving on now to our next speed paint. This is Slaughter Red. This is one of the original colors, of course, 1.0. Again, good coverage from Slaughter Red. Goes perfectly over the green. With the green, though, it gives it like a decaying look a little bit more, so that's kind of cool, too. If it would have been white, it would have been really popping out there, right? You could use skeleton bone too as a base color and just go over that. I find skeleton bone does a good job with speed paints. So if you're looking into having different outcomes of the color scheme of your speed paints, don't stick to white. Use skeleton bone. I've even heard that the the ash gray is also another way to cool them down. I've tried that, I think, in the past with the original speed paints with the ash gray, but I have tried with the color triads of white and the, I think it was Shark White and the Yeti White, so I have tried those on some of the miniatures. You've seen that there recently. Anyways, let's move on to the final speed paint, which is Satchel Brown. This is going to be for his fingernails and all those spikes on top of those pussy areas. Just to complete this miniature off. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. I might be reducing the amount of videos I produce each week for my own personal reasons, and I might have voting polls going on which video you'd like to see, instead of me just painting everything and putting everything on a channel. Unless you guys like seeing everything and you want to see everything I paint, then go ahead and comment that down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification button, please. And just let me know what you guys think of my channel so far, and take a look at my community area too for future news as well. Alright, so there you have it, folks. Pussbag from the Kickstarter stretch goals of Undead or Alive Zombicide, the Western version of course, is all painted and ready for the table. I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.